And I think if you forget from whence you've come, you don't know where you're going, and you don't know how to recover some of the great things that you've lost. So this has been an incredibly rewarding time to invest, and I'm looking forward to bringing our congregation back just to enjoy some of the amazing richness of our Christian heritage.
The history of this country, and especially its spiritual heritage, its Christian heritage, is lost and needs to be rediscovered. You know, Jeremiah 6:16 says, "Find the old past, the ancient ways, where the good way is, and walk in it, and you will find rest unto your souls." When we look into the past and realize the true heritage, we find our own identity. And not only do we find our own identity, but we find what God has designed us as citizens of this great country to be.
It's really important for us to know exactly why we're in a country, what we're doing culturally and spiritually in this country, especially these days when the times are very hard.
I highly recommend that every Christian should participate in this tour to find out the deep roots of our Christian heritage. I absolutely have loved each and every day meeting pastors and laymen, but also learning about the history of Christianity in America.
I think it's important for churches or American Christians to come. I think Christians are being told to really be apologetic about our history instead of really understanding and claiming that it's God that has made things great. And I think when you come on a tour like this, that you really get to the point where you understand that you don't need to be apologetic. It's facts. It happened. And that we can stand up for Christ and what he's done for our country.
It's just a wonderful concept. It's a great way to really revisit not just history, but the whole heritage and the Christian history of this country. And it's been real awakening. It's been real exciting for me to come here, and I just feel really privileged and blessed to be here.
Well, it's undeniable that God had his hand in the founding of our nation, and that he had called these men and women who helped start our government to follow these precepts and to give us a constitution that was so perfectly designed and so well written, and just to be able to for us as Christians to look to our Constitution and see God's hand upon it, it's just very moving and very touching.
I think it's important for us as fathers, as citizens, to make sure we know where we've been so we know where we can go. When we get to see where our country has come from, we learn a lot about our history, and it teaches us about what has failed and what has succeeded and what the long-term vision for this country and for our citizenship is all about.
It's just so important that we should learn about this and teach our children